Inkwell Isle is home to a number of incredibly unique inhabitants. Ranging from sentient vegetables to chess pieces, the magic that brings these creatures to life also provides them free will, and with free will comes desire. Some desires, as the devil knows best, can push even the kindest hearts down the path of evil. In this video, we will be exploring my favorite enemy in Cuphead, the delicious last course, Chef Saltbaker. Unlike many of Inkwell Isle's citizens, who were desperately fighting to prevent the devil from harvesting their souls, Chef Saltbaker seemed eager to lend a hand to an ancient cup from times past. Due to unknown reasons, Miss Chalice had the misfortune of dying some time ago, and longed for a corporeal form. The chef had taken an interest in her plight, and sought to find a solution to her conundrum. After much effort, he developed a recipe for a delicious cookie that could temporarily allow Miss Chalice to swap places from the spiritual realm and inhabit the body of anyone who consumed the sweet treat. Sadly, the revitalizing effects of the aptly named Astral Cookie were temporary. Its effects could only last a finite amount of time before it forced Miss Chalice's soul back to the realm from whence it came. However, this only hardened her resolve, and she returned to Chef Saltbaker to seek a more permanent solution. The chef told the trio about the legendary Wonder Tart that was capable of granting Miss Chalice a second chance at life without the risk of returning to the other side. This was the answer Miss Chalice had been desperately yearning to hear. As with any good pastry, the Wonder Tart required the highest quality ingredients that only Inkwell Isle could provide, and so Cuphead and Mugman set out on a new journey to collect the ingredients one at a time. The recipe called for distillery dough, icy sugar cubes, desert limes, and gnome berries. Each of these ingredients were guarded by powerful beings who lived in Inkwell's fourth isle. Cuphead and Mugman stopped at nothing and gathered all of the items needed to bake the Wonder Tart. As they approached the bakery to provide Chef Saltbaker the ingredients, they stumbled upon a hidden basement. Inside, they found tools and equipment that were reminiscent of a mad scientist's laboratory, all of which were used in the research and discovery of the death-defying Wonder Tart. It was here they discovered the key ingredient to the delectable pastry was a living soul. Many believe what follows is simply a display of Chef Saltbaker's innately evil qualities coming to the surface. However, despite the chef's questionable handling of the ingredients, I don't believe Chef Saltbaker was evil at all. In fact, I believe that Chef Saltbaker was manipulated into baking the Wonder Tart by malevolent forces. If we take a moment to consider the nature of the otherworldly pastry, we learn that its true purpose was to revive a spirit from the astral realm. This plane essentially housed all of the spirits of the deceased and was for all intents and purposes the realm of the dead. In all of Inkwell Isle, who would love nothing more than to return to the realm of the living? Many would quickly leap to conclusions and state that Miss Chalice was the primary candidate. However, they would be sorely mistaken. Now I know it's been 5 years since Cuphead and Mugman gambled their souls, but who was the benefactor for each and every one of those contracts they collected? The devil himself. If you recall in the epic final encounter, the devil quite literally jumped out of his skin and was defeated in the fiery depths of hell, leaving his skeleton behind. The blubbering fool was bested, and the souls of those he had ensnared in his trap were set free. It would seem that all was well in Inkwell Isle, but the devil, ever the trickster and deceiver, had something else in mind. Hidden safely below Inkwell Isle's graveyard was a portal leading to his new domain in the astral realm. Due to the high concentration of souls in the area, this location proved to be ideal to harvest more souls and regain power. The secret boss fight with the devil prominently featured his discarded skeleton from his epic encounter with Cuphead, and confirms the aforementioned ties. It would seem that the Father of Lies had one final trick up his sleeve. In an attempt to resurrect himself, he devised a plan that revolved around Miss Chalice's unhealthy fixation on being alive again, and targeted the most talented chef in Inkwell Isle. He would use Chef Saltbaker's passion to create happiness with his pastries, and twist it into a lustful desire for ultimate power over the astral realm. It's ironic that the devil would rely on someone whose composition was customarily used to ward off evil spirits and demons by way of salt purification and even salt circles. It seems even the devil had a sense of humor. But fortunately for us, after an intense battle and the eye-opening shock of losing his bakery, Chef Saltbaker would repent for his sins and aid all of those he had harmed in his pursuit of creating his magnum opus, the Wonder Tart. In the end, all was well for the inhabitants of Inkwell Isle, that is, until Cuphead and Mugman set out on a new adventure. Wish you may, wish you might, your soul is now trapped in the night. And that's all for this video. Until next time, it's the Inhuman One, signing out.